Hey folks, Kilt-Man here again, and we're going to talk about something different tonight, something that isn't horror related, unless of course the thought of bugs, creepy crawlies, spiders, snakes and all sorts of horrible living things inside your mouth, chewing down on the most vile things known to nature. Unless that's horrifying to you, of course, in which case this will be the horror show to end them all. Yes, it's 2018, it's the middle of November, and it's going to be I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. And I a long time despiser of reality TV. I think it fucking shit. I can't stand it. I abhor it. It's an absolute wankathon. And yet, I love this show. Go figure. But then again, there's something a bit different about Celebrity. It's like you've got a bunch of people who are trying to make a career for themselves, or try to reinvigorate a failing career for themselves, or just to take the money and get a bit more fame and celebrity out of it. But either way, whoever you are, when you go into this thing in the jungle, you're stripped down to basics, aren't you? You're stripped down to, your core elements. Do you get on as part of an ensemble? Can you work together to achieve, a bigger term goal for the better of everybody? Are you competitive enough to then turn on your mates and beat them when it comes down to the final challenges? What kind of person are you? Do you crack under pressure of not much food? Do you crack under the strain of having to do yet another fucking trial? What is it? Even lighting a fire and doing the cooking, having a shower in public when it's going to be filmed and shown in front of gazillions of people. What kind of person are you? Yeah, so it's a fascinating show. And the thing I like about it most is that even the ones that you don't even know, because let's face it, there's always a handful of people that you haven't got a fucking clue who the hell they are, you get to know them, and that's part of the fun of it. But whereas Big Brother, which I can't stand, it's so enclosed, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get no vibe from that at all. I just get really annoyed. But this, I go along with it, and I kind of get suckered into the whole thing, and I love it, and I can't wait for the next episode. And there's always, during the 3 weeks it's on, there's always a couple of times when, it's not on tomorrow night. And you go, oh, shit. So all of a sudden, I do become one of those slaves to the TV screen when this thing's on. But anyway, it's a radical shake-up this time around. Ant. Little Ant's not going to be there, is he? Oh, no. Been a bad boy as Ant. Yeah. And these guys, Ant and Dec, were winning awards left, right and centre. Everything, every ITV awards, every national TV awards, every fucking awards going, Ant and Dec pop up. Yeah, and it was getting a bit tedious. Well, it ain't going to happen much longer, is it? Because, as a double act, it's kind of gone, woo, whoop. But, Dec has been superb on his own. He had to do loads of things, what is it? What was there? Saturday Night Takeaway? He had to resume that on his own. Did a great job, I think. So this ain't going to be a problem for him, especially now that he's got Holly Willoughby with him. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. A bit of a radical shake-up there, but there you go. And another bit of a strange one. Remember Kiosk Keith? Yeah, that guy with that stony face. If you didn't get the answer right, he'd just take the food back, shut up shop. He's gone too. From equally sort of nefarious reasons. He was inappropriate behaviour with a female co-worker behind the scenes. Oops. Rumour has it, he molested her on the bus going to the camp. The film set. Ups-a-daisy. Out you go. So now we've got some other guy called Kiosk Kev, I think it is. And he's got a fucking beard down here, like a real true fucking mountain man type. He's got big old arms on him as well, like forearms like that. Don't fuck with that guy, clearly. And I hope he wants to misbehave you on the tour bus, fucking just let him do it. But anyway, enough of all this twaddle. Let's have a little look at the lineup. No, I know. They got announced a while ago. And in fact, Harry Redknapp, I heard that in the pub about 3 weeks ago, maybe even longer. Someone heard on the grapevine on some footy forum, oh, Redknapp's going in. And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah. Bullshit. Oh, no, it turned out to be true. So, Right, I've got the little line up here behind you, and I'm going to look at it right now. Let's just see, because it's not a bad little line. I'm quite looking forward to this one. Oh, but great. The first name that comes up, James McVeigh from the Vamps. Don't know. Don't know you, mate. Don't know you. Nice big smile. I'm sure you're going to be sound. Nick Knowles. Old Knick Knowles. You know, this guy, ground force fucking thing, whatever. You know, goes in, renovates places, does all sorts for charity. Didn't he have a heart attack recently or something? Or have I got that wrong? Something happened to him anyway. And I like the guy. I think he could be good. He could be a bit of fun. He's a nice, personable sort of bloke. So, could be some good repartee and some good banter with him. Moving swiftly along. Oh, hang on. Fleur East. Oh, yeah. Wasn't she X Factor? She's got some big ass fucking hair, this girl. But I like her. She's got a really, really pretty face, and I do love her hair. I mean, being a practitioner and a lover of big hair, you know, I kind of hold her in quite high esteem. And I think she could be nice. She's a bit of eye candy, but has she got what it takes to get on with the team, to go through with all the trials and all these, you know, eating kangaroo bollocks and squeezing eyeballs and putting live spiders in your gob and all that kind of shit? Who knows? Who knows? Could surprise us all. Let's be honest, she could hide a whole load of booty inside that hair. You know, all contraband goodies, bit of seasoning for your dinners, for your rice and beans. You know, a bit of hot chocolate might come out. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Harry Redknapp, with a face like a fucking pasty that's been left on the shelf for a good couple of days. He could be fun. You know, this is a guy that's he's a great, funny, personable sort of fella. You know, he's not shy of speaking his mind. Could be fun. It could be a ratty, irascible personality there. I can't see this motherfucker doing much in the way of physical activity though. He's going to be one of those that, like, Harry Redknapp is disqualified on the grounds of medical reasons. You know, so he won't be doing jack shit. He won't jump out of a fucking plane. I'm going to eat my words, aren't I? In less than an hour's time, you're going to see this fucker jumping out of a plane. But anyway, let's see what happens. Who next? Sia Khan, who's from Coronation Street. I think she's gonna be gone very fucking quickly. I can't imagine her doing great. This is just my opinion. Like, what the fuck do I know? What do I know? She could be great. Lovely girl. I've seen her in Corrie. Yeah, I remember it. She seems alright. But in the jungle, looking at her and knowing what I know, I don't have any great, you know, high hopes of this girl being funny, fantastic, you know, cliff-hanging, super exciting personality. I don't see it. Malik Thompson Dwyer. Who he? Who, you ask? Hollyoaks. Don't watch it. Could be great. This is the thing about these shows, is that they bring out people that you might not recognise. You might think, like I just did there, oh, Hollyoaks, who gives a fuck about Hollyoaks? But the thing is, he could be great. You might like to listen to what he has to say. He might be a bit of a peacemaker between the rest of the teammates, the campmates. So, you know, this is the fun part of it. Emily Atack. Some people call that Attack. I call it Atack. In between a star. Big face, blonde, big eyes. Yeah. I think she's quite funny. I've seen her on talk shows and she's been quite an interesting, lively sort of gal. So that could be fun. At least we've got something else to see in the shower. Oh. Unless, of course, Anne Hegarty's in there first. From The Chase. Now, I'm actually looking at her in her camp gear. Oh my God. She looks hysterical. So Roxy the dog is now making stupid noises behind me. Obviously is a fan of Anne Hegarty. A brain box, yeah, you know, quiz game, queen. But yeah, she's got Asperger's, hasn't she? No, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it doesn't sound good. I don't fancy an Asperger, do you? Well, it depends whose ass it is, obviously. But I think she could be great. Could be great. She could be comedy gold because of what she's going to come out with, what she's going to say, what she's going to do. But again, she's someone else who is not going to be an active challenger when it comes to the trials. It just isn't going to happen, is it? You might want to see her do stuff, but she's going to get ruled out on medical grounds, I feel sure. Rita Simmons. From EastEnders. I don't fucking know who she is. I don't know who she is. I can't comment either way. Got hair, got legs. I can't tell if she's hot or not. So eye candy wise, I can't even give you a verdict on that. Next up, John Barrowman. Holy shit. Now this guy could go either way. He's camp as they come. He's outrageous, he's zany, he's loud, he's fucking extravagant. But he could be a right fucking diva in there as well. This is a guy, and I'll put money on it, he'll have the meltdown. He'll crumble. End of week 1, start of week 2, be missing home. Yeah, even that early. And he'll have a few crying fits and they'll take him under their wing. But he still will be quite an active, energetic, exuberant personality. Someone that the rest of the camp are going to have to sort of give space to, because he's a wild one. But then again, out of the comfort zone, in the jungle, who knows? It's anyone's game. Personalities come out in the first few days. People who are leaders, people who are hangers-on, people who are in the background, people who do stuff diligently, and people who are constructive with the challenges, with the camp life, and with just, getting on and making entertaining TV. And this is the thing about this show as well. It's a TV show. So these guys are out there doing their thing. Yeah, they're starving. We all kind of think, are they really starving? But rumour has it that, they apparently, what you see is what you get, really. But real personality traits do come out, obviously. So, but the camera always picks, and the TV producers always pick who they want to show. So there could be some people in the background who actually are pretty good, but the camera likes the antics of certain individuals. So it will zero in on them to the exclusion of many others. And you could get a false perspective on the people in the background as to whether they actually are doing anything, or whether they are argumentative, or whether they're just keeping out the fray. They could be actively involved throughout a lot of the day. What are we seeing? We're seeing a fucking hour and a half maybe of what's been a day for them. And they're showing the highlights. So I've got an itch, really somewhere around the back there, you can't fucking reach. See, that's the thing in the jungle. So you're there and you've got one of the itches in a really sort of important place that you can't quite reach. Who do you turn to? Who do you trust? Or you just get a fucking tree and rub up and down against the tree. Or get some fucking rat or a snake and rub it up. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what you do? Who else have we got? Oh, I think we've covered them. Oh yeah, of course, you're going to get the additions who come in afterwards. And of course it's Noel Edmonds is meant to be up for this one. Noel Edmonds, yes. Cosmic wish, place your envelope and send it off to the heavens, and because you've placed it in the cosmos, your wish will come true. He wished for a game show which would make a fortune for him, and he got Deal or No Deal. Any of you guys understand that show? I don't watch it, but I have seen it, and I sit there and just think, I don't fucking get this. I don't get it. And there's another fucking game show I don't get, that Alexander Arnold thing. God, where they've got to get there's a list of 10 and they've got to get the worst or whatever. Fuck, I don't know what the hell they got to do. It's like in reverse. Don't think of the best things, think of the worst things. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. Don't understand. The Kilt-Man does not compute. Who else? Megan McKenna from Towie, and she was Celebrity Big Brother as well. Let's talk about her coming into it. Nick Leeson. Isn't he a wanker? Celebrity Big Brother 2018 star. What else did he do? Why do I know his name? What else was he? Nick Leeson. please do comment below and let me know, because I haven't got a fucking clue why his name means something to me. And the write-up I'm looking at here doesn't tell me, so I don't know. But in my mind, something's telling me wanker. That's not slander. I'm just looking at him and I'm thinking wanker. I don't know. Who else? Rosie Marcel, Holby City. Looks pretty. Oh God, there's a picture of what's his name? Kiosk Kev. So dingo dollars and all that kind of weirdness. So what I'm going to do, folks, anyway, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to watch each episode, or as many as I can, because sometimes real life gets in the way. I've got a few things lined up in the next couple of weeks which may take me out of a particular episode of Get Me Out of Here. But each one that I watch, I'm going to put a little update, my thoughts, Kilt-Man'S thoughts on what's happening, who's doing well, who's not doing well, who's going to crack under this train, who deserves to eat some more kangaroo bollocks, who deserves to pop those testicles and get that not doughy, is it? That poppy sap, oh, and you hear them pop, don't you? You hear that crunch. Shit. Yeah, one day Kilt-Man will be in that jungle. And you know what? That jungle's not very far from Sydney. You see them all, they leaping out of bloody planes, skydiving, going in kayaks and all that kind of shit. Like, Sydney's like kind of just down the road. It's not far. That helicopter flight, it's about 5 minutes. But, what does it matter? You're enclosed in that area. And as much as like they're going to sweep the area clean of all the really poisonous, nasty bastards, yeah, every single thing in Australia can kill you. And can kill you in a variety of ways. So, even the fucking rain there is dangerous, poisonous, toxic. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Could be good. And on a TV tack, have you all watched Strictly tonight? What the fuck happened with Take That? Was the sound? The sound was wrong, wasn't it? It's like they forgot to mic them up. They're singing, going out of my head, all that kind of shit. But it was like flat. It was completely flat. No, I'm no Take That fan. Although I don't mind a bit of, hey, Gary Barlow. I don't mind Gary Barlow. It's all right. I don't so much about his financial dealings. But, don't mind him as a person. But they sounded shit. And I know they can sing. And it's not a bad song. It just sounded like they hadn't plugged them in. So, anyway. I must drink more tea. In the absence of whiskey, because I've drunk it all. So, folks, if you're up for celebrity, do join in. Join in with Kilt-Man'S updates. Let me all know what you think. And, what's going on in your mind when it comes to the jungle. So, anyway, for now, keep it real, keep it safe. Check your boots for spiders and bugs. Check your sleeping bag for rattlers and tarantulas and stuff like that. And, when you pluck a bit of fruit off the tree, make sure it's not vomit fruit. Oh my God. Do not put spiders in your mouth. Anyway, until the next time,